One second, let me take them out.
Sufficient space, so it will be good if you do that.
Okay, Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! Everyone,
उधर से लेके उधर से
सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम 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 जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम 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 जय सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा पतित पावन
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
We don't have space here. We have space, sufficient space, so it will be good.
उधर से लेके उधर से
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम 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 जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम 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 जय सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा पतित पावन
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
विष्णुपदाय
Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namo
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vashatadi Satarine
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Shri Advaita
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda
Jai Shri Prabhu Nityananda Shri
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda Shri Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga, 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 Gaurahari, Nitai Gauranga, Gaurahari, Nitai Gauranga, Gaurahari, Nitai Gauranga, Gaurahari, Gaura Gaura Gaurahari, Gaura Gaura Hari,
Gaura 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 Hari,
Gaura 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 Hari,
Gaura 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 Hari,
Tani 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 Tai Gauranga,
Nitai 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 Gauranga,
Tai Gauranga Gaura Hari,
Nitai Gauranga Gaura Hari,
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya,
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 Radha Ramana Hari Govinda 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 Jaya Jaya,
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya,
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya,
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya,
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya,
Radha Sham Sundar Radha Sham Sundar Radhe,
Jaya Radha Shyam Sundar Radha Shyam Sundar Radhe,
Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe,
Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe,
Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai,
Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai,
Jaya Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanuman, Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanuman,
Jaya Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanuman, Jaya Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanuman,
Jaya Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanuman, Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanuman,
Jaya Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanuman, Jaya Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanuman,
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada,
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada,
Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jayam Vishnupad, Paramahansa Paribhajikacharya Sattva Sattva Sisivati of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki. Jayam Vishnupad, Paramahansa Paribhajikacharya Sattva Sattva Sisivati of His Divine Grace, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki. Ananta Koti Vaishnavrind Ki. Namacharya Shri Hare Rasa Ki. Prem se gaur Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki. Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki. Sri Vrindavan Dham Ki. Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki. Shri Ayodhya Dham Ki. Ganga Mai Ki. Yamuna Mai Ki. Bhakti Devi Ki. Sri Ki, Hari Naam Sankirtan Ki, Brihat Mridhanga Ki, Shri Ramachandra Ki, Samavira Bhakta Vrind Ki. Glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. Glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. Glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. Glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Mama Om Krishnavadaya Krishnavadaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitri Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishisha Samyava Astu Jadisha Dharine.
Lord Ramachandra Bhagwan ki jai, Shri Radha Shyam Sundar ki jai, Jai Krishna Prabhupada ki jai, His Holiness Bhakti Marg Maharaj ki jai. Hare Krishna. So thank you very much everyone. As you see that we are very busy, and big thanks to all of you for making this very wonderful and historic event at Iskcon Milton. by the grace of our dear Srila Prabhupada, and today we have in midst our midst Bhaktimarg Swami. So thank you very much. Now, because there is a lecture that Maharaj is going to give in maybe 10-15 minutes, but before that we want to, because we have scheduled for Abhishek of the Paduka of Lord Ram. So it will take around maybe, I don't know how many people are going to have the Abhishek. So those who have the coupon will come forward to do the Abhishek, and after that we are going to have the offering of flowers. Everyone will come forward to offer some flowers to the Paduka of Lord Ram. So that will take a bit time. So now I will humble request, please settle down, take a place. Please, you can sit and you can have a good... Brahma Samhita, Ishwaraha Paramaha Krishna, Yatidananda Vigraha, Anadi Radi Govinda, Sarvakarana
चिंतामणि प्रकर सद्मसु कल्प वृक्षा लक्षावृतेषु सुरभिरभिपालयन्तम् लक्ष्मी सहस्र शतसंभ्रम सेव्यमानम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि वेणुं क्वनन्तम् अरविन्ददलायताक्षाम् बर्हावतम् असितम् बुधसुन्दराङ्गम् कन्दर्पकोटिकमनीय विशेषशोभम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आलोलचन्द्रकलशध्वनमाल्यवंशी रत्नागदं प्रणयकेलिकलाविलासम् श्यामं त्रिभङ्गललितं नियतप्रकाशां गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अङ्गानि यस्य सकलेन्द्रियवृत्तिवन्ति पश्यन्ति पन्ति कलयन्ति चिरं जगन्ति आनन्दचिन्मय सदुज्ज्वल विग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अद्वैतमच्युतमनादिमनन्तरूपम् आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभम् अदुर्लभमात्मभक्तो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि पन्थष्टकोटिशतवत्सरसम्प्रगम्यो वायोरथापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवानां सोऽपि अस्ति यत् प्रपद्यसिम्नि अविचिन्त्यतत्त्वे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि एकोऽपि यशोरचयितं जगदन्धकोटिं यशक्तिरस्ति जगदञ्चयादनन्ता अण्डान्तरस्थपरमाणुचयान्तरस्थं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यद्भावभावितधियो मनुजस्तथैव सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमासनयानभूषा सुक्तर्यमेव निगम प्रतिततिस्त्वन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मय रस प्रतिभाविताभिः ताभिर्यैव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोकेव निवसति अखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि प्रेमाञ्जनचुरितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्ता सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरम् अचिन्त्यगुणस्वरूपं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रामादिमूर्तिषु कलानियमेन तिष्ठान् नानावतारमकरोद् भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्ण स्वयं सम्भवत् परमपुमान्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्य प्रभा प्रभवतो जगदण्डकोटि कोटिष्वशेष वसुधादिविभूतिभिन्नं तद्ब्रह्म निष्कलम् अनन्तम् अशेषभूतं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि माया हि यस्य जगदण्डशतानि सूते त्रैगुण्य तद्विषयवेदवितायमाना सत्त्वावलम्बि परसत्त्वं विशुद्धसत्त्वं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मय रसत्मात्म्य मनसुभ्यस प्राणिनां प्रतिफलं स्मरताम् उपेत्य लीलायितेन भुवनानि जयत्यजस्रं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोलोकनाम्नि निजधाम्नि तले च तस्या देवी महेश हरिधामषु तेषु तेषु ते प्रभावनिचया विहितस्य येन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि सृष्टिस्थितिप्रलयसाधनशक्तिरेका छायेव यस्य भुवनानि बिभर्ति दुर्गा इच्छानुरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टते सा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि क्षीरं यथा दधिविकारविशेषयोगा सञ्जायते न हि तथा पृथक् हस्ति हेतो यः सम्भूतम् अपि तथा समुपैति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि दीपारिचेर्व हि दशान्तरम् अभुपेत्य दीपायते विवृद्धेतु समानधर्मा यस्ताग्रहे हि च विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यः कारणार्वजले भजति स्म योगा निद्राम् अनन्तजगदण्डसरोमकूपा आधारशक्तिमवलम्ब्य परां स्वमूर्तिं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यशैकनिश्वसितकालम् अथावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोमविलजा जगदण्डनाथा विष्णुर्महान् सह्ययस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि भास्वान् यथा सुसकलेषु निजेषु तेजा स्वीयं कियत् प्रकटयति अपि तद्वदत्र ब्रह्मा य एष जगदण्डविधानकर्ता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्पादपल्लवयुगं विनिधाय कुम्भा द्वन्द्वे प्रणामसमये स गणाधिराजा विघ्नान् विहन्तुमलमस्य जगत्त्रयस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अग्निर्मही गगनम्बुमरुद्विषश्च कालास्तथात्ममनस इति जगत्त्रयानि यस्माद्भवन्ति विभवन्ति विशन्ति यं च गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यचक्षुरेश सविता सकलग्रहाणां राजा समस्तसुरमूर्ति अशेष तेजा यस्याज्ञभ्रमति संवृतकालचक्रो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि धर्मोऽथ पापनिचया श्रुतयस्तपांसि ब्रह्मादिकीटपटगावधयश्च जीवा यद्दत्तमत्र विभवा प्रकटप्रभावा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्तविन्द्रगोपम् अथवेन्द्रमतो स्वकर्मा बन्धानुरूपफलभाजनमातनोति कर्माणि निर्दहन्ति किन्तु च भक्तिभाजाम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यं क्रोधकामसहज प्रणयादिभीति वात्सल्यमोह गुरुगौरवसेव्यभावे सञ्चिन्त्य तस्य सदृशं तनुमापुरेति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि श्रिया कान्ता कान्ता परमपुरुष कल्पतरुः द्रुमा भूमि चिन्तामणि गणमयि तोयम् अमृतम् कथागानं नाट्यं गमनमपि वंशी प्रियसखी चिदानन्दं ज्योति परममपि तदास्वदस्यापि च सा यत्र शिराद्भिः सरवती सौभ्रभिदश्च सुमहान् निमेषाद्रादख्यो वा व्रजति नहि यत्रापि सम्या भजे श्वेताद्वीपं तमहम् इह गोलोकम् इतीयं विदन्तस्ते सन्तशितिविरलचरा कटिपये ईश्वरा परम कृष्णा सच्चिदानन्दविग्रह अनादिर्गोविन्द सर्वकारणकारणं श्रीब्रह्मसंहिता सम्पूर्णम्
जय श्री श्री राधा श्याम सुंदर की जय जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय Again, thank you very much. Now we will have a small introductory speech by the members of the Vishwa Parishad. Please come here. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Jai Shri Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Ram. First of all, blessings of Prabhu Shri Ram, our Prabhu Shri Krishna, and after that, with the blessings of respected Sri Bhakti Magji, Sri Srinathji, and all those devotees, because of whose blessings we could make this Ram Rath Yatra possible, which is covering almost 45,000 kilometers between US and Canada, and this is going to be a world record. Jai Shri Ram. This is initiative of Vishwa Hindu Parishad, which is VHP, and HSS, which is Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh, and the target is to outreach 1,001 temples, and through the temples and through these devotees to outreach all you devotees, and through that to outreach the deeper to the communities. And because this is VHP initiative and HSS initiative, I would first like to request and invite our VHP President Sri Manish Puriji, whose guidance and whose leadership has made this possible in Canada. Sri Manish Puriji. Now, before I hand over the mic to Sri Manish Puriji, who will present a token of gratitude to all these persistent devotees of our communities, and because of that, we all are able to take our heritage, preserve our culture, generation after generation, which is the temples. But before than that, I would like to just brief more about this Ram Rath Yatra.
what is this Ram Rath Yatra? Obviously to bring Prabhu Shri Ram here and also to bring and offer Pujit Akshat and Pujit Prasad. But there's something more than that. It is definitely more than that. And before that, I would like to ask all of you, how many of us we know about one person walking monk? How many of us we know? Oh, acha. I'm not professional, sorry. How many of us know about walking monk? Do we know who is he? Honestly, I did not know. He had been to my house for entire day, but I could know when I visited Thunder Bay. I have gone to many Iskcon temples during this Rath Yatra, and when I was staying in Iskcon temple with Dr. Prashant Jadiji, and incidentally he mentioned about this walking monk, and right after that I said, oh my God, in Canada is such a saint is existing, and I was feeling more embarrassed because being with him, I was not knowing about his tapasya, his devotion for Gita, for Veda. He is not just a saint, he is a monk. Oh, okay, thank you. He is not just a monk, he is a playwright, he is a movie director, he is a movie producer. Wherever he goes, I think this is the right thing. Wherever he goes, he engage youth and engage them into lot of good initiative for the community, for the dharma. And that walking monk, I would like to first touch his feet and take his blessing. And his name is Sri Bhakti Margaji. He is a walking monk who's sitting on the chair. Now he's stand up, but I am truly blessed.
I'm a sitting monk, Prabhu.
You are not sitting monk, you are such an inspiring monk, and I am so blessed to know more about you. I was just reading about you. So first of all, I request Manish Puriji to kindly offer a token of gratitude to Sri Bhakti Margaji. Please give a big round of applause. Jai Shri Ram! Jai Jai Shri Ram! At the age of 20 he started, and can you believe it? I was feeling so proud. I have traveled 12,000 kilometers by car journey. My colleague Manishji has also traveled many thousand kilometers in the east, right? And I was feeling very proud. I was feeling, oh my God, I have achieved such a big thing. Till I came to know about this big saint. He has walked entire Canada 4 times. Can you believe it? How many of you know? He has encountered many adversities. You can believe it when he's walking across Canada. Not 1 time, not 2 times. And I was told how much it is to Swami Bhaktiji, you can tell me. You encounter many wild animals. Yes?
Grizzly bears, black bears, moose, black flies, horse flies, deer flies, all kinds of flies, and snow too.
1 time probably a lot of leeches attacked on his body, and then what he did, he simply find some salt and put on his body and this. Am I right?
Yeah, something like that.
See, this a living, I know we pray our Prabhu Shri Ram, we pray our from, but that's all right. Bhagwan has waited 500 years. Sri Ramji, don't worry about this. This is the time all of devotees should know what is this. This we have been doing for years. This is a living God. Do you agree with me? No. For us, this is a living God. And I truly want to take his blessing. So before I start about this, and after that, we would request all Iskcon devotees to kindly come forward. We would like, through Manishji, invite and give them a token of gratitude. Srinath Prabhu, Bhagwan has waited. They know what is the intention. So don't worry. Everything will delay. He has waited for 5 years, 500 years. So he will wait for 10 more minutes. So first of all, after Bhakti Margaji, let us give a big round of applause for the devotion of Srinath Prabhuji. Prabhu Ashok Krishna Das ji. Prabhu Sanjay Dhigra Prabhu ji.
Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram!
Prabhu Anjan ji. Prabhu Jivan Gaura Das ji. And Prabhu Ankit ji. Jai Shri Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And now, Prabhu Shri Ram Vigraha has come from Ayodhya to present to the entire Iskcon temple and its team. Jai Shri Ram. Now, just one more minute. This event could not be possible with persistent dedication, hard work and planning of our lot of colleagues. First of all, our HSS colleagues, our VHP colleagues. So I'll take a few names and kindly give them a round of applause and please give them your affection and attitude to them. From HSS, Sri Santosh Ji Nair, Sri Sumitra Ji, Sri Darpan Ji, Sri Mukesh Bhati Ji, Shri Saurabh Ji Baveja, Shri Bhagwat Ji, Ravinder Ji, Gitanshu Ji, Munir Ji, Aniket Ji, Varun Ji. Guys, ये नाम इतने ज़्यादा आपको लग रहे हैं, but आप चीज़ ये understand करिए कि these people have been working for not one temple, not two temples, 200 temples and 200 organizations. And every temple there have been average devotees have been 500 to 700 people. So how many people they have been coordinating? So please, I would like to go down and take their blessings as well because they are also devotees. Where I stop? Ravinder ji, Jai Trivedi ji, Bhagwat ji, Munir ji Joshi, Aniket ji, Varun ji, Vijay ji, Chirag ji, Atanu ji, Bhushan ji, and Junjar Dhol Tash ke Sri Pathak ji. In addition to that, Vinita ji, Abhishek ji, Sanjay ji, Meenal ji, Kumar ji, Divya ji, Meera ji, Pradeep ji, and Punendra ji and Sandeep ji. आप सबको मेरा प्रणाम and I will not take too much time. Jai Shri Ram. The only message of Vishwa Hindu Parishad is please get into the seva of dharma and get into right from the foundation, that is the schools. Get into the school committees. Get into the school trustee board. Get into the MPP elections, MP elections, corporate elections. Get and serve the dharma. You have to not just come and pray in the temple, that is also a temple. So please involve that. You do not know your child might be what kind of stress is going in. So please, and Jai Shri Ram, Jai Prabhu. Manishji, I would like you to just say a few words.
Thank you Mahendra ji. Thank you to everybody in the Milton Iskcon temple. Oh, we can't get that word. Okay, this is great. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Hari Bol. Oh, I think you're all waiting for prasad, right? There's a lot of prasad. Shri Gant Swamiji has made sure that there is prasad after this. So once again, Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Okay, that seems you're getting motivated. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Wonderful. Thank you all for joining us here. Shri Ram Lalla has traveled for more than 20,000 kilometers in Canada. When we started this journey, we thought it might be 15,000, 12,000 maximum. And we have not visited currently all the 150 temples that we plan to visit. We are only at 85. So we still have a long way to go. And by the time we end this yatra, it might be around 25 to 27,000 kilometers. This yatra would not have been successful without all of you here. A big round of applause to all the Sri Ram devotees here. Jai Shri Ram. Mahendra ji, dhanyavad for actually taking on your own 15,000 kilometers of travel in Canada. Mahendra ji and his wife, both of them were the drivers to West Coast, and they went up till Calgary, Fort McMurray. Big round of applause for Mahendra ji. Mahendra ji. Similarly, I have got co-sarthi here, Kumar ji. Kumar ji actually went with me till PEI. We traveled almost 5,000 kilometers and all temples on the way. Dhanyavad Kumar ji. And then at all the temples, at all places, we've been requesting one thing of the Hindu community. We need your help. The first one is, please support temples. Please support our Milton Iskcon temple. We are looking to actually get a bigger temple built for all the devotees of Krishna here. So please help generously. Our temples are the nodal points of Hindu Dharma. If the temples prosper, Hindu Dharma will prosper. So please, howsoever you can contribute to the success of our temple, our Iskcon temple here, please do that. Second, please support organizations like Vishwa Hindu Parishad, Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh. These organizations have worked tirelessly for 70, 80 years to make sure Hindu Dharma prospers. So please make sure you are connected to the organizations. You are sending your kids, your youth to join these organizations. Please do that. You've got a lot of karyakartas here, BHP and HSS, contact them so your kids, your youth can join. They can learn about Hindu Dharma and Hindu culture. Finally, as Mahendra ji was saying, we just don't need to go to the temples, we need to come together as one community here. This is the entire Sanatan community here today. Nobody is from Punjab or Tamil Nadu or Bangladesh, Nepal. We are all Sanatani Hindus. Right? So please come together. Jai Shri Ram. Please come together as one Sanatani community. Support your candidates. I think Gavin is going to be here. Gavin Naidu is going to be here. He is a candidate from Milton. He is the Liberal candidate. Please support candidates who are standing up for your culture, for your community. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Last of all, we are on a mission to take Shri Ram Lalla Ghar Ghar. So please let HSS committee team members know, BHP members know if you would like to invite Shri Ram Lalla to your home. Jai Shri Ram again.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Thank you very much from the Vishwa Hindu Parishad. And again, we don't have you much half to thank all these devotees who are here today. So now we are going to have a small, like 40-45 minutes lecture by His Holiness Bhakti Swami. And without delay, we pass on to Maharaj.
Okay, just one small announcement. Whoever is left and have the coupon in his hand, in his or her hand, please come forward and do the final abhishek. Anyone have the coupon? And has not done the abhishek?
Okay, thank you very much. Hare Krishna. First of all, I would like to thank the members of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad for doing a splendid job in making Ram known throughout the world. It was a momentous occasion that happened not so long ago when Ram's legacy was established or reconnected and in his deserving place where he was born. So thanks to all those devotees who worked very hard to make this a reality. And I understand the next project is to get Krishna back at his place. No, I just want to say that like most of you have been living in Canada for some time now, and we know how sensitive the issue is with our Indigenous people and how they have been abused, for a few hundred years in this country, in their land, which they kept very clean, pristine, and not contaminated, like our industrialists, for the Industrial Revolution. We made kind of a mess of our planet, but our Indigenous Native folks never did that. In fact, they were quite welcoming to our people who came over that needed help, mainly the European stock. So in the same way, the way I see it is that people who follow the Vedic culture, you are the Indigenous people. And, the world needs to know a little bit about what the history is, and we have every right to regain that ability that stands to serve again. So I'm just going to say a few things about Ram. I'd like to open up with some opening prayers. We always start with mantras. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshura Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Now we'll do a couple of mantras, and if you can follow after me, word by word. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaura Vani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pastyatya Desha Tarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Thank you very much. I know some drummers were ganging up on me, so we will chant in a few minutes. First of all, again, thank you very much for being part of this wonderful experience today, and also for the many days and weeks and months to come for this beautiful travel. We know that Ramachandra himself, he did a lot of footwork. He did a lot of traveling. He was also a walking, maybe not monk, but a grihasta. And he's the supreme personality of God, and he can do anything, But he decided to walk. I'll do a little plug-in for walking. We know you can drive a car. We know you can be in a plane. You go on horseback. You can do all these many modes of travel. You can even canoe right across Canada if you want, with a little portaging. But when you're walking, it's really special. Many experts have said that when you walk, it opens up some chakras, It opens up your brain. You're more active. You're the most creative. The best ideas come from when you're walking. And all the great saints and sages in the past have gone on their feet. And it brings you closer to the Supreme Lord, as opposed to being in a car. Now, for practical reasons, we use automobiles. But whenever you get a chance, instead of watching the big TV screen, just go for a nice walk, and you'll see beautiful sights and sounds. Good. I did write a book about my walking experiences. I have a couple of copies available, but now I'm just ready to release a book on poems that I wrote. Here's one, or at least part of one, and it's called Ram. Ram, here it is. And it's in English. Ram possesses all the qualities of a superhero, royal traits of ultimate prince, monarch, or pharaoh, reverent to all, eager to help and listen, with a service attitude, acting on what's given. His build is admirable, countenance grave, tasks he tackles, meant only for the brave. He never moves suddenly at a reckless whim. No wonder his father, Dasara, the emperor, adores him. Ram is a heartthrob for many a woman. He also has a striking brother with the name Lakshman. Of all ladies, lovely Sita won Ram in a tournament. These three leave an indelible mark, a footprint, literally so, on a forest floor at Chitrakoot. In a fateful exile, they meet an ogress, Surpanaka, not cute. Smitten with desire, the ogress solicits Ram. He declares loyalty, however, not yielding to this love bomb. This invokes a fury in the lustful jungle lady who attacks Sita, for all she does is shady. Lakshman draws his dagger, making a clean cut. Off comes nose and ears, disfiguring her somewhat. The wounded ogress flees to gain retaliation. 14,000 aggressive ogres assail, adding aggravation. Ram single-handedly put their lives to completion. The ogress reaches her cannibal king Ravan to petition. In revenge, this 10-headed villain uses trickery and hoax. A mystic becomes a golden deer who goes to coax fair Sita away from the guard of her husband. Ravan's plot triumphs, stealing Sita, Ram's diamond, to which island? Lanka. He flies with captive Sita by his side. Devastated is Ram, with his love companion denied. A vulture, a bear, a monkey offers solace. As allies, they pledge to regain the goddess. Battles are conflicts to avoid, if possible, when negotiations fail, with bridges not crossable. Speaking of bridges, Monkey, what is his name? Hanuman cleared the ocean with one leap to Lanka on the strength of, rhymes with the ocean. Strength of devotion. Haribo. Crossing a new causeway, now the means to go, is a simian or monkey army wielding weapons. For Ram, it's a whoa. Very good. No, just go. A clash between mean man, that's Ravana, and monkey is a fierce fight. Casualties are plenty, as all exhibit such might. Very good. The turning point, a fatal arrow hits Ravan's navel. The only bodily location Ram finds unstable. The 10-headed fiend's legion is completely defeated. But what now of Sita? Has her life
been depleted. All this while, it appears Sita's in captivity in a grove of Ashoka trees devoid of festivity. Surprisingly, the goddess in despair is a mere phantom, putting a twist to the story interesting to fathom. When Sita was abducted, she prayed to which god? The fire god. He gave her protection. For this, we must applaud. Okay? Then an illusory Sita was suddenly manifest. The joke was on Ravan, who thought he had the best. But then we wondered, did Ram too get tricked? The drama plays out, so emotions can be gripped. Ram, Sita, who else? Lakshman, end a 14-year ordeal. Hanuman joins. They return home to where? Yeah, not Milton. To reveal more divine and sweet past times of a mystical kind. Tales of Ram are for a happy heart and happy mind. Thank you very much. All the pastimes of Ram, we give credit to Valmiki Muni, who made sure that this was scribed out. The tales are there. And then later on, other luminaries like Tulsi Das also gave us some insights, details about Ram's pastimes. And they are important to us. Just like you see, everybody would love to go to see Netflix superheroes, people killing each other all the somehow or other. We love watching people get killed. But we also, something about superheroes that's very unique. The modern day superheroes, such as what is it? Aquaman, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. What other mans do we have? A few. Okay. They all go and they try to help people who are in distress. That's their main objective. You know, those that need protection, they get it from the superheroes. So that is a very popular theme. You know, I oftentimes wonder, I not only walk, I also fly in planes. And I sometimes get, when I go to the washroom and say, oh, what's everybody watching? And it's all about superheroes and, you know, fast car races and guns everywhere and explosions and the Statue of Liberty. You know, all these kind of things are going on. People seem to love action films. So stories are like that. They always were the love of a community. The Mahabharata, of course, is one of the great epics, and the Ram Leela as well. The themes are good against evil. The themes are, in both the epical tales, the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, it has to do with a woman being dishonored. In both cases, Draupadi in the Mahabharata, Sita in the Ramayana. You see, and so the whole world gets involved in trying to retaliate or give her honor back. You know, it's an interesting theme, and it is a storyline that follows throughout, you know, history of mankind. Doesn't matter what culture you come from. So that's a very interesting observation. The story of Ram is very simple. The story in the Mahabharata is a little more complicated. And the Mahabharata also is a little bit more, let's say, intense and complex in the sense that our very prime book of philosophy, the Bhagavad Gita, is a component of the Mahabharata. Now, Krishna speaks the Bhagavad Gita, and there's references to Ram in the Bhagavad Gita. In case you're wondering, is there a connection here because Ram appeared in the Treta Yuga? Krishna appeared at the end of the Dwapara Yuga, before this Kali Yuga. We happen to live in this wretched time called Kali Yuga. It's a pretty bad, it's a rotten, stinky age. But we make the most of it, we make the best of it. So for instance, in the beginning of the Bhagavad Gita, there's some descriptions of the two camps at war. There's the Kauravas and the Pandavas, right? So on the Pandava side, we have Arjuna, and He has a beautiful chariot, and Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is driving that chariot. And I often wonder, like when I go to India, how is it possible that all these cars being driven by people don't crash into each other? Once in a while they do. And I think it's because they get the blessings of God, Krishna, who's the original first cab driver. Right? So anyways, on the Kapitwaj means the flag, which has the symbol of Hanuman on it. So there you see this Vedic connection is there. Even though there's thousands of years difference between Krishna Lila and Ram Lila, that connection is there. There's other mentions. Chapter 4, Imang Vivaspati Yogam, Broktahan Aham Abhiyam, Vivasvan Maneveha Mahur, Manur Ikshvakabe Bravit. So there it is mentioned that Ikshvaku, he follows in the Raghu dynasty, the dynasty of Ram, which is the Sun dynasty. And so it's mentioned that Krishna, who spoke the Bhagavad Gita long ago to the sun god, that information was transmitted to Manu, the father of mankind. Manu then in turn, through this chain of, dissemination, presents it to Ikshvaku, and Ikshvaku is one of the ancestors that we find in the Raghu dynasty. So that's some of the reference. There's also, Ram is mentioned as the great warrior in the Bhagavad Gita. Also Janak, he is the father of Sita, so that is also, he's also mentioned as a great role model. So we have this sort of cross-sectional identities or items that would put Ram and Krishna together. And by the way, you probably notice what mantra is our favorite. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. In my travels, especially across Canada, I had the great fortune to get into yoga studios, and they were always happy to hear from us. And it didn't matter. The last walk I did, I started off on the East Coast, and right from the very Atlantic coast, right up to the Pacific coast, I had that good fortune to speak at yoga studios. And yoga folks, it's mostly the Western crowd, and usually it's more the women than the men. They love kirtan, and they love to hear about Vedic culture. Some of them they get a little bit beyond stretching their bodies and going for pranayam and appeasing their mind. They go beyond that, and they like kirtan. Some of them, they love to put a Ganesh somewhere, and not just Buddha, but Ganesh. Some of them like Krishna, and they love kirtan. They love to hear the stories about the walking. And we give them different mantras to chant. Usually, my presentations are like this. They want to hear about the walking experiences. How many times a bear's been chasing you, and all that kind of stuff. And we do have stories like that. It's in the book. But they also like to hear a little bit of the philosophy, the philosophy of what the Vedanta offers. I'll give you a few hints of what we're talking about here. In the Vedas, we say something that's very profound, very simple, and very penetrating. We say we are not these bodies, we are spirits. That's our identity. And while it's important to say, I come from the culture of Ram, we have to remember one thing. If you say that, you should act it, right? Say, I'm a proud Hindu, okay, then act like one, right? And then things like that. People of the yoga tradition, whether they're, doesn't matter their skin color, they all identify somehow with India, and with Ram and so on. They don't know too much, oftentimes, about who is Ram and Krishna. That's why we're there. That's why we walk out there to meet them and tell them a little bit more about the Supreme Lord who comes in the form of Ram and Balaram. There's several Rams in our culture, by the way. There's Parashuram, and Jayadev Goswami popularized the Das Avatar, and then we find there's Parashuram, there's Balaram, and there's Ram. Okay, so Ram pops up all over the place, you know. My first day of walking in British Columbia, it was 1996. You know, I saw somebody had a truck wrong, you know, and so that's very auspicious. If you see Rama, you know, that might remind you of God. If you go to the laundrama, you know, to do your laundry, Ram's name is in there. And of course, there's a model of trucks called Ram or Ram. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. The name of God is found everywhere. And, you know, anytime you get a chance to be reminded of the Supreme Lord, it's of great benefit to us and great fortune. So, we love the tale of Ram. It's about heroes and heroines. It's about, like say, nasty people and very divine people, very extreme kind of characters. And it's just fun to watch. My personal favorite, I love when Shurpanaka, she comes and approaches Ram, and he teases her a little bit. Oh, who are you, divine lady? Said, well, I'm looking for someone. Basically said, well, that's not me, says Ram, because you see, I am already betrothed. This is my lovely Sita, and I'm very loyal to her. And she doesn't like that, because as soon as she set eyes on him, she was immediately attracted. That's a real man, right? And so then Ram teases her a little bit, and he says, well, but my brother here is a little younger to me, and he's actually available. He's single, and so you might give that a consideration. So instead of flirting with Ram, he starts flirting with Lakshman, and then Lakshman very quickly has to act. He gets a little embarrassed, and he says, "Oh, you see, I'm just a slave. I'm a servant here, and you want to be married to a slave? Do you really?" So they start yucking it up a little bit, Ram and Lakshman, and she picks up on this and says, "Oh, these guys are making fun of me. Oh, if I could only get rid of Sita, then I could have both of them." That was her mentality, right? So she goes like a vampire or a Dracula type person. She goes for that jugular vein of Sita. But Ram and Lakshman act very fast. And it's like we read here. Lakshman very quickly moves and pulls out his dagger, his sword, and makes a few clean cuts. Yes. Beautiful stories. We also credit our Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, who came to the West in 1965, and he told us about the story of Ram. He told us about many things. He was telling the Westerners how you could worship Ram, what to do on those days. Of course, there's fast, there's a half-day fast on Ram Navami, there's a full-day fast for Krishna right up until midnight, and that's one way to celebrate these great personalities. And there's Diwali, of course. How many people celebrated Diwali not so long ago with the lamps and so on like that? Yeah, and there are many ways to show appreciation to Ram. Well, one thing that really makes Ram happy is when we recite his name. Not just at events like this, but if we can make it a daily habit to glorify Ram, to glorify Krishna. And Hare, what's Hare all about? Hare refers to Radharani, the joy of Krishna. Yes, I first heard the Mahamantra from a Broadway production called Hare. That's H-A-I-R, not as in H-A-R-E, or as in Hare Krishna. No, there was a Broadway production that came out in 1967, Summer of Love, I believe, and it defined the 60s when people were kind of open. And in the West, the people were very open to hear about what India has to offer. They were very open about cannabis and smoking marijuana. And Prabhupada explains that the idea came from India, truly. And wearing Indian clothes, Nehru College, and sandals from India, and burning incense to cover up the marijuana smoke, etc., And then Ravi Shankar came along, the virtuoso for sitar, and he sort of opened up the doors in one way musically for India. Westerners were looking at India for the first time
in a very honorable way, not with the intent to steal or to take the diamonds and the precious jewels off of the murtis of Krishna and so on like that. We're having a genuine interest. And I guess Indian tea, one of my favorites, Bengali spice. And so it's nice to see that the East and the West can come together like this. And of course, people love Indian food as long as there's not too many sharks in the sabji. You know what I mean by sharks? Those red things with the little thingy at the end. It looks like a shark's fin. You know? Yeah, as long as or not too oily, you know? As long as the food is sattvic, right? Actually, if you want to advance spiritually, we have to look at how we dress, we have to look at what we use, what we eat, and our whole lifestyle. And so eating is one of those big deals, makes a difference. And, so to go the lifestyle of being sattvic as opposed to rajas and tamas, maybe this is a very interesting subject. The Bhagavad Gita talks about the 3 gunas all over the place. The whole Bhagavad Gita, also in Prabhupada's purports of the Bhagavad Gita, he keeps bringing up, Krishna keeps bringing up the 3 gunas. So if you're not familiar with Vedic culture or Vedic philosophy, the tattva of what the Vedas have to offer, then you don't know that there's these 3 energies. So it's a good idea to get familiar of the contents of the Bhagavad Gita, study these energies, then you have a better choice. Most people oftentimes say, everything's good, you're good, I'm cool, you're cool, I'm okay, you're okay. But according to the Bhagavad Gita, you might be okay, but you might be okay living in your misery. Or you might be okay living a life that's sattvic or dharmic, right? So we are encouraged to live by dharma. It's a very key word. It's a catchy phrase. Dharma is really important. It was a few years ago. Some people on the West Coast, they started this food chain called McDharmas, and they were, it was like a reaction to eating the bad stuff, the animals and so on like that, right? So that's something we want to try to avoid. Something you want to please Krishna, we want to please Ram, then we avoid, eating these kind of nasties, just stay away, even from chicken, I hate to say. But leave those beautiful birds alone. They deserve to live. If you want to be a chicken, be a fox, and then do it the right way. And you won't get any karma. But if you're a human being and you eat these animals, you will get some karma, for sure. Next life, be a fox, or a tiger, or whatever like that. This is how karma works. If you follow dharma, then there won't be any karma, especially when you follow Sanatana Dharma. So that means acting appropriately, especially in the sattvic category, and also doing what pleases Krishna, what pleases Rama. Okay? Lakshman, such an illuminary character, he was sold out to his brother, not just because he was a brother, but because he was the Supreme Personality. Sita, same thing. Sita just happened to be the consort of Ram, but she was actually serving the Supreme Lord and so many other people in Ayodhya. And one way, even Ravana was serving Ram because the Lord likes to have a good fight once in a while. Just like we like to be a little competitive, and we get like a little bit of a rush from that. So therefore the Lord makes some arrangement that there will be a bad ass guy. Can I say that? Bad ass? People say it all over the place. And ass is okay, they're donkeys. Okay? And he arranges it so that there can be some combat and some opportunity for dealing with struggle, but then coming out victorious in the end. That's the beautiful thing about Ram. He came out victorious in the end. There's many facets to his Leela, his pastime. They're all very endearing, and they're all a lot of fun. We've been talking about Hanuman, and I'll read one more poem for you. Then I promised you we will do a little kirtan, if that's okay. All right?
I've got something called Hanuman here. So if you chant Hare Krishna and Hare Rama, you can do the mantra. I'll be able to find it faster. How about everyone together? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You gotta chant more sincerely. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I'm so sorry to disappoint you. I can't find it. That's why I wrote a book, so everything's organized in an index, and I don't have this. And I wrote my plays like this, okay? But I can do a little substitute if you like. Okay, let's see. Maybe it'll come up in any case. Oh boy. I'm totally embarrassed. Here, I will do something that's a little bit more another level, which is very relevant. It's called Loose Tongue Monster, and it's about gossip. Is that relevant? We don't gossip in our community here, do we? No, we don't, do we? Okay, we don't. Okay, so here we go, and then we'll do some kirtan, and we'll finish by 5:45, right? Srinath Prabhu, thank you very much. Okay, gossip. Here it is. Gossip is the cowardly, unofficial occupation of a jerk. Volunteers are either on part or full-time work. Call it a toxic tongue, a plague worse than a pandemic, a dirty and dark behind-the-back dynamic, a casual chat where the truth is not confirmed, a devil's radio broadcasting something not to be learned. Gossipy people have nothing of substance to say. Fabrications from their mouth are always on display. It's a syndrome, a condition of verbal diarrhea. They are rumor addicts like alcoholics on tequila. Now, in the Ram Lila, people were talking about gossiping him, and he once, he went incognito, dressed as an ordinary civilian, went out to see what are people saying, and there's a lot of gossip going on in Ayodhya at the time. They were making remarks against him and Sita, so he was very disturbed by that. Do take note that those who gossip to you will inevitably and eventually gossip about you. And those who know so little about you, I'm being sarcastic here, suddenly became authority, having all the goods on you. Perhaps the greatest human offender is the gossiper, though feeling their contribution has the status of a philosopher. Little do they know that gossip, a lethal weapon, will act karmically, as if to beckon, like a boomerang that's suddenly released and comes back to haunt and strike like a beast. Last paragraph. So stay away from this backstabbing game. Stay away from fault finders who bear no shame. Stay away from loose-tongued monsters of derision, and hold hands with folks who have some vision, all right? A superior investment to being critical is to point out the good in an individual. Don't let that big, fat mouth try to obstruct two good listening ears poised to reconstruct. Any hope for a rumor monger, perhaps, is our deep prayer, a call for a miracle compassion, and help on a major repair. Yes, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Are you, which mridanga are you going to play? Okay, that'd be a good idea. I'll just take this right out. Thank you. Can I just drink for a minute? Is that okay? Not bad. We'll keep it really simple. We'll just Jai Radha Madhava, our Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhu. No difference between Madhava and Rama. There's no difference between Vishnu and Rama, or any of the avatars, Matsya, Kurma. You know, they have the same status. We just seem to take a little more interest in personalities like Rama, because there's a personal side to him. He's got these human qualities. That's why we love him dearly. Okay? Jai. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jana Vallabha Nirabaradhari. Oh! Those hands go. Gopi Jana Vallabha Nirabaradhari. Yashoda Nandana Prajana Ranjana. Yashoda Nandana Prajana Ranjana. Yashoda Nandana Prajana Ranjana. Yashoda Nandana Prajana Ranjana. Jamuna Tira Brahmachari. Jamuna Tira Brahmachari. Oh Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Put it up there. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Ramachandra ki Hari Hari Bol. Put up your hands like this. It means surrender. Wiggle your hands. That doesn't mean anything. Ooh.
His Holiness Bhaktimat Swami Maharaj ki jai. A big applause for Maharaj for giving us such a wonderful lecture. We hope Maharaj, I hope you are very satisfied today with our congregation and our Iskcon Milton management for welcoming our Lalla today.
Are you satisfied?
I'm very, very good. Very, very happy. Thank you. So nice for the turnout. Nice to see smiling faces. All of our deities, that wherever you go to any temple, the deities always smile. I think it's Goddess Kali that smiles in a unique way. But everyone else is like this. The smiles are big. It's a big deal. Haribol. The shoulder width apart, okay? And then what you do is you take your right foot and you cross over the left foot like this. Got it? Now you take that right foot, put it back, and then take the left foot and cross over the right foot like this. And then put it back, okay? It's really simple. So it's like this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, you can count it, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And if you're wondering what to do with your hands, it's okay to put them up in the air or to the side, just to keep a little bit of a balance, okay? I didn't tell you to stop. Okay. All right? And it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I'm wondering if Ramachandra danced in the Dandaka forest. We know that Krishna did. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and put up your hands again. 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's good. I hope everyone's wearing deodorant. 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's good. 1. And it's beautiful when everyone moves the same. Then it's beautiful. Just to get ready for the Rath Yatra, when you go in public, you want to do the same moves, right? Not this one necessarily, but be in show uniformity. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Very good. People in the middle of the room are doing really good. Let's see. Good. And the more hands we can see, the better it is. And 4. That's pretty good. Someone's got to video this. This is going to go viral. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that's good. We're doing really good. And now, we're going to introduce the mantra to see if we can dance and sing at the same time. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh, stop. Stop singing. The method is Shravanam Kirtanam. One person leads, and then everyone follows, okay? That's the method. I didn't make it up. It's not my program, okay? But I will lead, you listen, and then you follow. Okay, I'm going to sing. Don't you sing. You listen. When I'm finished the mantra, then you introduce. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, no. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
And I see you smile.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
You're doing good. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
And then we'll just dance to offer dandavats. So that is one kind of dance. There are others that are simple, but that's a good one to start with. It's the easy. Okay. Shri Radha Shyama Sri Ramachandra ki. Now we'll sing the song it's called the Gaura Arti in honor of Chaitanya. And then very soon thereafter we'll get into the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, okay? Alright. First of all, we'll start with the mantras for Prabhupada, and this is going on for 20 minutes. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Asane Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravanga Charine Nirvishesha Hasya Pratisha Karine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravanga Charine Nirvishesha Hastakari Shakari Shivajayo Jaya Gora Chande Arati Ko Chora Shivajayo Jaya Gora Chande Arati Ko Chora Namadi Tai
Godadhara Gagere Dharana Bane Godadhara Anika Advaita Srini Vasa Chakradara Osiyate Gaurchan Ratna Singh Hasan Vaseyate Gaurchan Ratna Singh Hasan Aarotiko Inna Brahma Adite Bhagane Hari Adikori Chamaradu Laya Narari Asunja Amukundo Kosi Gosaikaya Sangha bhaje, tantra bhaje, bhaje khara thala. Sangha bhaje, Madhura Medina bhaje, Parama Rasala. Chandra Jini Vadana Ujvala Chandra Jini Vadana Ujvala Agala Tese Manamala Kore Jalamala Anarada Prime Goda Goda Prime Goda Goda Oh Goda Kiri Moda Keke Goda Rasamada Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Krishna Chaitanya
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namaste Narasimhaya. Krishna
Sabadrita Rama Sharira Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Sabadrita Rama Sharira Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Rama Sharira Jaya Jagadish Hare Sabadrita Rama Sharira Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Pariparajikacharya Suttar Sutta Sivati His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Pariparajikacharya Suttar Sutta Sivati His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ananta Koti Vaishnavadindaki Nama Karishava Haridasa Goriki Dreams to go seek to Satyabhanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadha Shasriga Uravanta Vindaki Sri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopina Shyama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Gopajanti Sri Vrindavan Nam Ki Navadvipa Manipuridanti Shri Ayodhya Dham Ki Ganga Mai Ki Jamuna Mai Ki Bhakti Devi Ki Tulsi Devi Ki Hari Naam Sankirtan Ki Prihat Pradanga Ki Samma Veda Bhakta Ki Glories to the assembled devotees Hare Krishna Glories to the assembled devotees Krishna Glories to the assembled devotees Hare Krishna Glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Nami Niti Swami
Hare Krishna. Bolo Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. So a big applause for all of you, please. And thank you very much, Maharaj, for this very static. Did you enjoy the kirtan? Yes. So we would like Maharaj to be here a bit very often. Yes. But I know you all know that Maharaj is traveling. He just came from my country. Which country? Mauritius. Mauritius, yeah. Maharaj was there and he had a very nice time over there, I hope. So yes, Maharaj, thank you very much for coming and giving association to all our Iskcon devotees, congregation members here. Thank you very much. By the mercy of Shri Srila Prabhupada and Shri Radha Shyam Sundar and our dear Lord Ram, we were able to have a very nice program today, and a very wonderful and a very full of gratitude to all our devotees from the Vishwa Parishad, Vishwa Hindu Parishad. Thank you very much for, it was really, really wonderful. Thank you very much. And now we have some announcement because we have prasad for all of you here today. So the devotees, they are preparing the plate. So in the meantime, we have some announcement. So please, let's hear from our Director of Communication, Ashoka Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we want to announce the next big festival coming, which is Jagannath Rath Yatra on June 29th, Saturday, and we are going to celebrate that festival in Milton Community Sports Park right here. How many of you came last year to be part of Rath Yatra? Wonderful, Haribol. So those who missed last year, there is a chance to be a part of this Rath Yatra. It's a procession. We will be starting the procession with the Rath with Harinam at 11 a.m. and we'll finish by 1 p.m. and then we'll have prasad at 1:30 p.m. and then followed by performances. So there will be a lot of performances, a lot of kirtan, lot of dance. So please, humble request, spread the word. It's already posted, the flyer is already posted on the social media. So please help to spread the word so that more people can get the blessings of Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. And we are also talking with the management of VHP to bring Lalla also on that day to the Rath Yatra. So also we had so many seva opportunities because no festival can happen without the support of devotees. So on that day we are expecting close to 2,000 devotees. So we are gonna make prasad for everyone. One of the Prabhupada used to say wherever there is a Iskcon temple, nobody should go without prasad in 5 kilometers in the radius. So prasad distribution is one of the main activities, spiritual activities for Iskcon. So we had certain seva opportunities on that day. If you would like to be part of this, please see me after this program. We'll have a stall also. So prasad seva is for $5,100. So you can contribute any amount which will go towards this prasad preparation. Okay, $100, $500, $1,000, whatever you wish from your heart. But please help because this is all being done for the pleasure of lordships. So prasad seva $5,100. Then we have DT's decoration tent $1,100. Then we'll have a main tent where everyone will be sitting $1,500. Book stall tent $1,100. Prasadam tent $1,100. Then flowers for the DTs $501. Then we are also offering sweets $501. Lemonade would be offered to the devotees $251. Fruits $251. Rat decoration $251. Bhoga $201. And main aarti. We'll have a main aarti sponsorship, new sponsorship. So those who sponsor the main aarti, they will get the prasad directly from the plate, and also they will get a Maha garland directly from the DT. So the Maha Aarti sponsorship is $1,001. Please see me if any of you would interested to sponsor for any of these sevas, and that would be all going to the Rath Yatra. Okay. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. So now we'll have final prasadam prayers. Before that, did we have Narasimha?
Thank you, Vana Prabhu. So you all mark your calendar for 29 June. Who is not coming? Matupar? So you are in front of Ramlala, okay? So everyone promised coming on 29. The sports center was there for Rath Yatra to welcome Lord Jagannath. Lord Jagannath is coming to Iskcon Milton on 29 June. I know it's a long weekend, but when Lord Jagannath is coming, we have to forget everything that we have, right? Okay, so yes, as Prabhu said that we need your cooperation, we need your help, because our budget for that is almost around 22,000. So we need your support, please. don't hesitate. Please give us whatever you can to make that program, because it is our program in Iskcon in Milton. So it is your responsibility to welcome Lord Jagannath. Okay? So please don't hesitate to meet Prabhu here. If whatever you can give, please give, so that we can have a very nice festival, chariot, festival of India and Jagannath Rath Yatra. Now, deity Lalla is leaving Iskcon Milton very soon, but we want to have a picture. Do you want to have a picture with Lalla?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So we are going to organize in such a way that we are going to have, where's the table? So the table will be here together with Prabhupada, and Sri Ramji will be here. And first of all the Prabhus, all the male devotees will be sitting. I don't want anyone, maybe you can be standing there, or maybe here, but everyone should be sitting here, so that Prabhupada and Ramji. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava Rakshamam, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava Raksham, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava Rakshamam, Rama. Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava Pahi Mam.
Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava,
Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava Pahi Mam.
Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava.
So now, can you please just be arranged in such a way that everyone will be all the male devotees, please? Jitne male devotees at the back, can you please call them? You want to take a picture with Lord Ram, please? लेना चाहते हैं आप लोग? Hare Krishna, please, we are taking a picture with Lord Ram. We have only 2 minutes. Please come, please. Please, please, sit.
इससे पीछे पीछे बता
Sit. Well, no, sit. We have to see Prabhupada. Are we able to see Prabhupada?
Yeah. एक इससे पीछे है
Okay. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Rama Rama.
Rama Rama.
Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Prabhus, now we want all the Matajis.
वीडियो पहले बोले
I'm sorry, I came late. I'm so sorry. I thought it was started at 6:30.
no problem. Yeah. It's okay.
I'll take my
Mataji, please come, Matajis. So,
Hello, Hare Krishna. I would like to inform you that we have a special
Iskcon Burlington, welcome.
and she would like to say a few words to you.
Thank you so much to I want to apologize for getting here late because I actually thought it started at 6:30. So we've been running around so much that I actually read the time wrong, and my sincere apologies for myself and my family and our son. Galen's lost his voice pretty well, so he asked me to come and speak to all of you. This is a very important time for our community and for our town. There are things that we all need here that we haven't been getting over the last 6 years. For those of you who know me, you know that when it came to health, we put money in the hospital and rebuilt that hospital and renovated it 500 million. For those who care about children and education, you know we built 22 schools in Halton. For those of you who are trying to get to work and back home at the end of the day, and you're tired because you have to fight the traffic, you know that we expanded the highway and we're set to expand also the GO train station and bring a new campus here. I just want you to know that we need someone we can count on. We need someone who cares about Milton families. We need someone who's going to bring people together. So important. Bring people together so we can all have our children have a strong future that is loving and caring and takes care of people. And so I just say to you, please, give Galen Naidu Harris a chance. This week, there's advanced polling, and on May 2nd. This week, you can go and vote at Sherwood Community Center on the 24th, the 25th, and the 26th. Take everyone in your house that can vote. We need every vote. It's very close. And we have to do this for our community. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for letting me do this. God bless.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we are going to take a picture, please. I say, Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram!